Hello, boys and girls. This has to be done in the car because I'm actually driving with my colleagues to Liga TV filming for Talking Football. Keep an eye on it because it'll be really, really good. But there's no more time for anything else, so I thought I'll give you a little bit of two senses, as we say in Spanish, of my thoughts on the European Super League. First of all, this is the idea, the vision, or mostly of Florentino Perez, the chairman of Real Madrid, who sees himself as one who not once but twice will transform football. The first one was the Galactico idea, which perhaps didn't succeed so much on the pitch, but it changed and transformed football a little bit. It was, players that were brands joining another brand, which is the club, and that way just creating interest, bringing money, being able to bring more players of that caliber. Now, copying a little bit the spirit of Santiago Bernabeu, the former chairman of Real Madrid that created the European Cup with others, he feels that it's time to make a jump. And I remember talking to him not so long ago when in the UK press it was being mentioned that the English sides will not sign this kind of thing, the European Super League. I asked him and he says, don't believe them. Basically, that was the clubs, I imagine themselves, misleading the English media because they were in it from the beginning, especially Manchester United, but the rest as well. So the plan, as you know, you've got the details already. It's a matter of 15 clubs, 3 of which have not been found yet, but again, from the same sources that have been telling me about the European Super League for a while, they reckon that PSG and a couple of the German clubs, perhaps Borussia Dortmund or RB Leipzig and certainly Bayern Munich, will join forces with the European Super League. We will see if that's the case, but that will be 15 that won't go out, that won't be relegated, and 5 that will be chosen every year, depending on a series of things. In the favour, they say that they will have money, 1 billion euros available to distribute it across football, which is more money that, say, the UEFA puts into football, they say. And of course, the winner will get about 250 million euros, which is much more than they get now, the winners in the Champions League. That's how they sell the idea. They have already prepared legal cases so they don't get blocked. And UEFA had to wait for something to happen, this confirmation that arrived on Sunday, for them to start their own legal proceedings. It's interesting that the FIFA positioning, the wording of their communique wasn't as strong as expected. I thought, and many thought that they were going to go like, if you do this, you will not play in our World Cups. But they didn't do that. They obviously criticized what it seems like a closed shop, and that's not the spirit of football. Governments, some fans associations, there aren't many, not with a big enough voice. But I wonder if through this, and this could be one of the consequences of what's happening, through this, fans will gather forces, will get together to actually fight it, and then just find other common grounds and then policies to fight against the way the football is going. They don't have enough voice, they don't have enough power, they're not being heard. And it's interesting, of course, that UEFA is asking for them to intervene, for fans to intervene, because they need them. But up till now, they haven't been called on to decide what format the Champions League has to be or what changes have to be done. Anyway, it's the usual stuff with fans only used when needed. But in any case, deep down is the logic of capitalism. Rich people wanted to be richer and wanted to have a safe environment for their investments, so guaranteed money. So it looks, we don't know the consequences of it. We don't know if UEFA will, because they have now the possibility from today to ban clubs through a proceeding, through a process. But they could ban clubs to be in the next Champions League, or players to be in the European Championships. Will they go that way? I doubt it. This seems a little bit of a push towards something new from the clubs, not just about money, but about control. And they normally get what they want, more or less. Interesting, the role of Agnelli, the Juventus chairman, who was the head of ECA, the European Club Association, that negotiated with Champions League the new format, and then resigned just after it was announced that there was a group of founders of the European Super League, which of course Juventus is one of them. So strange role, that one. But Florentino insists this has to happen. It has to be sold better if it's going to happen, because I think the backlash has been huge, and rightly so, because it goes against the spirit of the sport. But at the same time, football has been in the hands of the capital, of money. The clubs are no community clubs anymore. Some are closer to the fans than others, some are more community than others, but mostly it's just people with money coming to football, wanting to make money. That's what it is. Do you want real football? Go to your club, local club. Go to grassroots. Go to the Biggles United of this world, and then, you know, have a beer there. Give them £10 for the season ticket. See the essence of the game. That's what it is now, because the soul right at the top, it seems to me, is a bit rotten.